close to this, and that turret's about to fall. Cloud9 can definitely collapse onto him here. Although he has a dash built into the kit, it doesn't go very far, and you root yourself for half a second beforehand. He won't save it. Cloud9 are going to find themselves back-to-back objectives, the turret into the Rift Herald.
And you have to really applaud Jensen's map movement there. Didn't pop himself over the wall with the blast, playing go for the game, because the turret was a real objective, and he knew that would leave Blabber exposed, and actually they go in.
Bottom side is going to be Chain CC into the damage, baby. They blow him up, and that is first blood of Worlds over to Cloud9.
Yeah, it certainly is, and everything just going Cloud9. If you have it, comebacks are easier if you do make the first play. Take another look at this. Blabber, he was just in no man's land.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
We heard on the test that they say he sometimes plays with his brain off. That was a real brain off moment that happened there. And I think that the fact that they also burn everything out of Sneaky and Zazel, didn't catch how that one actually started off, but it just looked like a straight 2v2, which shouldn't be happening at this stage of the game.
Not a single thing. Not a shoe, not a null magic mantle, not anything. And that means Jensen, 795 damage to minions. It's not going to be much less to a champion.
And he is about to face check, however, so he might be in some trouble.
Let's see if Kaboom can find the punish here. Not going to manage to land the hook onto him. Plenty of damage coming out from Jensen in return. Tries to throw down the realm warp. Looking to get himself away, and will do it. Dodging away from the X marks the spot. Still going to be taken down by Ranger. Cloud9 coming in now for the counterattack. Blabber able to find some damage. Cheaton is gone! As now they're looking to continue to fight even further. Ranger's going to be targeted, taken down almost via barely getting himself away. Shutdown Predator over to Blabber, and Cloud9 grab themselves 2 kills.
And the first real skirmish of Worlds, and Cloud9 come up so far ahead. Even the HP bars are there for them, and over the wall they go.
Oh, they take out another one. It's a killing spree for Blabber. Xanten's going to be the next one on the menu now. The chains come down, the flash goes out over the wall. He goes, still going to be kept alive for now. Chikato looking to chase this one even further. Cleanse too early. Licorice goes over the wall. How you doing? Cuts him down. Xanten's now in some trouble. This could be the last man standing. It's ace for Cloud9.
And that should just mean that Baron, you could see that they were looking for the play. They thought they had Jensen out of position, but it just wasn't to be. That gold lead only going to get work, and Cloud9 now breathe that big sigh of relief.
Kaboom win a lot of games through team fights in the mid game, through being able to pull those off. But Cloud9 says not, get the hell out.
Yeah, he just zoning 3 people. Ranger actually wants to 1v1 him though.
Well, this might not be a get out kind of play. Can they hit this hook? No, they cannot. Licorice, however, he decides it's time to end their world, and he dunks Rehab right back into the brushes as Ranger has to get himself away. Chikato is now going to be in for a very nasty surprise as Blabber and Jensen show up. The cavalry has arrived, and Cloud9's got 3.
And what can I say? They didn't follow the checklist. Even if it is just Licorice, you shouldn't be looking for the play. This is certainly going to be at least a base broken in another position, and Cloud9 right now looks so confident in every play they take.
Cloud9 are 5 men strong, Baron buff ready, knocking on the door to top lane, knocking that sucker in. And now they might just be able to push for the win. They still have very long timers on the enemy mid laner, on the enemy jungler. They're on to Nexus turret number 1. It's taken down rapidly. Zazel's starting things off. Cheaton's already out of the game. As Xantens will go into Stoneplate mode, but it's only going to buy a couple more seconds. Cloud9! Steos trying to get away from this Urgot. Doesn't want anything to do with this one any longer. Empty wanted to chase after him, but without the flash available to go over the wall and follow the blast cone, that is not going to be a kill here today, but it is control over the area. And you just talked about lane priority. Let's talk about river priority. Let's talk about Rift Heralds, because that's what G-Rex is talking about right now.
Yeah, and I think that the reason that G-Rex are bringing up their bottom lane, they're trying to open up the map. They know that the scaling is going to be there. So this time they're confident. They've got their first couple of items. Koala in some trouble.
Oh, it's going to be a big team fight, though. Koala going in, looking to start things off. Damage already coming down. Edward exploded. Diamond Procs now tanking up everyone. Has to flash himself out of that one to stay alive. G-Rex goes 1 for 0 in the fight. You can't pour your damage into Alistar.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, I thought he was going to be picked off there. I thought, save this turret. I don't think it's going to work.
No.
I think that too many times we've seen Gambit look for opportunistic plays that are just going nowhere. And this is going to be an interesting fight.
The bonk noises as he does 50 HP damage to Urgot every time were thematically appropriate there, as PK now has to find a way out of this one because backup is coming. Even if Steos doesn't have the ability to take this Urgot down very effectively, Logic does. Horn gets sounded. There's the part that they need, that second hit connect. as PK is going to be taken down. Kill number 2 over the 80 carry of Gambit. But G-Rex has decided they're going to go for the Baron. Remember, they are in a 4v5 if this fight breaks down all the way. Empty's in some trouble, going to be knocked back into the rest of the team. Kira's going to suppress him further. Even so now, as Edward tries to go forward, he's going to be CC'd, brought down. Skarner pull, make sure of that one. Steos into the back line. Koala absorbing the damage from the reset carry. The resets come in. Lodic goes forward. It's shut down for Kira. Empty's going to be targeted next. Lodic looking to grab the damage onto Candy. Not looking to wait. Does the flash. Finds the double kill for his mid laner. And Gambit Esports have found their fight.
And G-Rex thought they had the Baron, but they did not consider the 2 teleports. Both Lodic as well as Stehos able to make it to the fight. Now pressure is on Empty to be able to steal away this Baron.
I like what Lodic did there. Hop over the wall, pop the plant, go right back. PK's alive though. Wants to come in and keep them off this Baron. Health bars are low, mana bars are low, but there's still tools to be used here for Gambit. Can they manage to make this happen? Steos, good job using the stasis there to keep himself away from the Urgot ultimate. PK likely going to be taken down here, 1 versus 5. Not really a number you want to find yourself in too often, but he buys enough time to keep Baron away.
Actually just take you further back in.
Yeah.
You have to access the line, he just casts you away. Now they have to team fight when they're 10,000 gold down.
G-Rex says, all right, here's where it's going to be. This is the fight. PK goes into Gargoyle Stoneplate. Diamond procs in the front, immediately destroyed as Stitch goes on a killing spree. G-Rex still looking to take this one even further. Empty on the front line, still going to be shielded up. Stitch maybe in some trouble for now. Steos goes in, looking to start this one off. Lodic's going to be untouched for now. Still trying to get himself out, but he gets bursted down. And everybody's dead on Gambit. A double kill over to the side of the mid laner for G-Rex.
And Empty is having a godlike performance. Flashes in, gets his man in Lodic, and is only Kira alive. He will take himself a Rift Scuttler, but he will ultimately lose this game.
I feel like I jinxed it. As soon as I say Lodic's untouched, he immediately just gets deleted. And there's no way out for the 80 carry or for the team of Gambit. They will not find their success here in game number 1. Instead, it's G-Rex who
gets denied by an
inhibitor respawn, but give me just a couple seconds here and we're gonna get right back on the hype wagon as LMS's 3rd seed finds
in this 1v1 matchup, but Makai just kind of absorb this into what he can. Nate does have a pretty healthy CS lead though, going to be about 10 as he clears the rest of those out. T-Wolf though going for crab number 4, but finally the bot lane of G-Rex might have something to say. Knock up though onto Koala, T-Wolf going to follow. There's the Ryzok going to look to try and chase down Koala. No ulti, so he's in trouble. KLG looking for that first blood, and they'll grab it. Plugo secures the kill.
So this was the early kill that KLG were looking for. They found it in the river as Stitch and Koala...
Pretty slow. At least KLG over that 10-minute mark have forced that early bit of action, but I feel like every 5 minutes or so we'll need to check back in and see, have they made another attempt at a proactive play as Koala with a Hex Splash sneaking in the mid lane here.
But look at the minimap, you can see slow moving up as well. T-Wolf hanging around.
Candy gonna try and make the play happen. There's the pull, but T-Wolf here for the counter gang. There's the ulti, actually they turn it back around, Empty! Able to get the kill onto the Xin Zhao, and Nate's TP'd in, but so is PK. Everyone's here for the party, and everyone walks away.
And it's GRX that end up coming out with the kill. KLG tried to get the counter gang, force these fights, so around the 20-minute mark, a little bit after is when we expect to see a little bit more proactivity from this GRX squad.
So set up here in the mid lane though. PK is here and ready. Plugo about to get knocked up. There's the last breath. PK knocks him around, and Plugo barely able to pop the stopwatch in time. He'll flash, but he'll still die. Koala able to scoop it up as T-Wolf dives way too far forward, and PK takes him out as well.
Never mind, GRX, they're more than happy to be proactive right now. They have the rest out in the mid lane, but here comes Nate.
Yeah, Nate charging in, gonna get himself knocked up. Slow on the back end, also eats the tornado. That might just be enough to protect the turret though. Looks like it will be.
So GRX find them maintain this momentum as KLG. They're hungry and they're always ready to fight.
Nice flash force there. T-Wolf over the wall as Koala and Empty were collapsing down. That leaves Stitch room to continue to shove the wave and apply pressure to the turret. Still first turret gold up for grabs as well. And that Rift Herald is rapidly running out of time to be on the map as T-Wolf continuing to try and hammer bot lane here. Kinda tough though. Gragas gonna pop Predator. Oh no! What a double knockup! There's the last breath. Goodbye! 2 members of KLG just evaporate.
That was beautiful from GRX. The knock-up from Empty, the follow-up from Koala, the ulti from Candy, everything piecing together to set against Diamond Procs, he looked good. Game 2, 100% kill participation. He's read T-Wolf like a book. Every time Day1 has tried to gank, he's been ready to counter gank, and Empty is coming up huge for G-Rex.
Peak actually starting something off. There's the ult forced out by Fix, but the Brambles still latch on. Koala looking for another engagement. Nate is going to zone them away. Shelly still grumpy.
Ooh!
Massive Dragon Soul into the last breath. He's going to get a triple knockup. That's 3 kills. Make it 4 as they dive Nate under the turret. What a play from G-Rex.
That was insane! That was such a great wombo combo from the side of G-Rex. They just obliterate KLG. They'll take themselves 3 kills. They will secure themselves a Rift Herald. Another safe AP champions that can be played top lane. Rumble, Rise are 2 examples, but C9 recognize that they have very little utility. So they just wanted that extra bit of CC, and I think that's the reason why we saw that Lysandra up in the top lane. And also, I think the champion just does fine into Urgot as well. As you can see in terms of the farmers, right now an engage is happening.
Steel again diving back in, but there's the stun in into the proto belt. They're going to try and burst down Steel. They do grab it. Blabber. Oh, he gets ulted again. Evie gets the flash forward into the fear, and that's carnage in the front side.
And a huge team fight win for Detonation Focus Me. 3 members of Cloud9 drop. Jensen, Blabber, and Liquid.
All that considered, I'm not sure they can pick a fight that they are that likely to win. We'll see if they do want to contest it for the objective, but Detonation Focus Me are going to start this up. Jensen is in position to start something here. Drake is going to go down, though. Steel able to grab it. Here's a TP in, but Jensen's going to dive in. They're going to try and take him down. The Vanguard's edge out, and there's Zazel in the backline. Gets a double knock-up with the pole, but sneaky. Jensen's back around from Evie, who's diving in, and again has taken down Blabber. He will pay the price as he goes down, as Licorice bought some time there in the middle, but his flash not used, as Unicorn able to take him down, and now C9 have to run.
Going in.
Vivid again, the Abyssal Void is going to cut him down, but he was too far forward, taken out by the Kai'Sa. Still Steel diving in, but Jensen, he's able to grab that stun after the flash.
And Detonation Focus Me getting a little over eager. Ends up being...
NA is one of the oldest competitive regions of League of Legends, and Japan, I believe, is still the youngest. But again, enough time, enough presence on the international stage, and here we are. A potentially very dicey looking Baron, but DFM are committed.
They disengage.
Not that committed, apparently.
I think this is smart. Don't go for the 50-50. It was in complete darkness. Ooh, here we go, potential fight being started.
Looking for Steel, perhaps. They are going to get the ulti down. Licorice and Sneaky looking to dive through. Zazel zoning off Evie on the other side as Vivid grabs up the jungler and protects him. And now Evie going to look to turn it back around. Another great Mega Inferno bomb. Licorice, no ulti, forced to burn the stopwatch. He's dead to Unipon. And DFM go again. Vivid, I hear that Abyssal Voyage. Zeros, flush satchel, gets a 2-man knockback. And now Evie going to dive forward and look for the latch. Evie looks for Blabber once again, but Steel will slay Zazel. And once more, they've turned it around.
Another big fight win for DFM, C9. You could see what they were trying to do when DFM was split apart. If they could just blow up Steel, they could threaten the Baron. Unfortunately, they were not able to kill him because of Vivid. This guy came up so big with the Tom Kench, keeping the jungler alive. And now, because C9 lose 2 members and the jungler's back in base, this will be a Baron. The amount of poke that they have when, in terms of just damage, and on top of that, once the tower reaches a certain percentage, Sora's just going to throw a satchel underneath, boom, instantly taken away. So DFM now grouping up in the mid lane. They don't care about the side lanes. They do have a slow push coming out from either side, and they're just slowly working their way onto this tower, and they're going to chip away at the health bars of C9.
Yeah, going straight for this first inhib here. Going to try and take middle. Blabber again.
Big
It's open Zazel with a big pole. There's Licorice diving into the side of the team. He pops the watch barely to try and live, but again, Evie finds Blabber with fear beyond death, and Jensen does barely get a snipe onto Steel. He dances away, but I don't think he can go anywhere but the fountain. Jensen is going to live for a little while longer. There's the snipe from Unipong with a Q to take down Aurelia. And DFM and an Infernal Drake to play for. The third of this game, I might add, in 40 seconds. We have a very close game.
Yes, we certainly do. It's all going to come down to one big team fight, but you've also got to remember that there are a lot of towers still up and available for the side of Detonation Focus Me. Even if C9 win a fight, they might not be able to get all the way to the Nexus, so there's probably still a lot more of this game left to play if C9 want to be able to find themselves the win, but getting themselves this Baron should net them at least this outer tower. We'll see as they now set up for the siege.
Licorice again looking for the play onto Steel. He's the target. Maybe they're going to take the brunt of that initiation. And now Blabber again in danger of being ulted. He's dead. He tags in again. Blabber. Oh my god, he kills us now. He lived. He actually lived. Licorice now, the next one, to get a little too low.
And now C9 are forced to retreat, and let it be known that no one ultis Blabber 5 times in a row and gets away with it. The clutch Q for a flank from behind.
I thought he was going for a proxy, but it's quite the proxy here as he is going to look for the engage.
Gonna be it, here we go.
They pull the trigger, Nexus turret low. This might be it for Cloud9. They can't find him, but the lead station does look good. Licorice gets a 4-man route, and they'll dive into the backside as Unicorn is going to get disarmed. Jensen able to take him down, but Detonation Focus Me got them all so low. Sneaky, though, is able to live and take them all down. And that's an ace for Cloud9.
Cloud9, 5 for 0. Their base was in the sight of DFM, and they're able to pull off the fight. Pastry, we said it was going to come down to one final team fight. Expectations were that Cloud9 are the stronger team fight team, and they pull it off.
Got a long way to run, though, and the wave is pretty late to catch them. Still a tier 2 for them to chew through here. I don't even know if they've got enough time.
I feel like they will be able to do it. Pastry, that's still 25 seconds on the death time of anyone from DFM. You can see the frustration on their face, but Cloud9 should be able to make the comeback.
从上到下，就哪怕小的心